Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to Motor Solutions. Viewers, আপনারা সবাই জানেন আমাদের এই প্রোগ্রামটা আমরা কি বিষয় নিয়ে আলোচনা করি সবসময় obviously it is within the motor industry itself, and tonight there are no difference. Our tonight's topics are accident claims and motor insurance. Now, to assist me, like always, I have Mr. Sam Harris, the solicitor, with me, who will be answering all your questions. Sam Harris is a very experienced solicitor who's been with me on this program from the beginning. As you all know, we always try to highlight the problems in the industry itself, and Sam Harris is the man. So if you do have, if you feel comfortable talking in English, please ask him the question direct, and he will be very quick to give your answer. So Sam, thank you very much for joining me again, once again on Motor Solutions.
No problem. I'm sad I don't speak Bangladeshi. It would be much easier.
It would have been much easier, yes. But you're learning slowly.
A little bit.
Yes.
Hello, almost.
Yeah, that's encouraging. It's good to know that you're learning. Thank you, Sam. Okay, viewers, আপনারা স্ক্রিনের মধ্যে যে নাম্বারটা দেখতেছেন এই নাম্বারে যদি আমাদেরকে আপনারা ফোন করেন স্টুডিওতে সরাসরি আমাদের সাথে কথা বলতে পারবেন। তাছাড়া আপনারা এসএমএস এর যে নাম্বারটা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এসএমএস আমাদেরকে এসএমএস করলে আমরা সরাসরি আমাদের স্টুডিওতে এসে এসএমএস পৌঁছে যাবে। আর আপনারা দয়া করে যারা কোশ্চেন করবেন প্লিজ ট্রাই টু আস্ক ওয়ান কোশ্চেন অ্যাট দ্য টাইম। আর আমাদের আপনারা চেষ্টা করবেন সবসময় আমাদের যে টপিক আছে টপিকের বাইরে আমাদেরকে প্রশ্ন না করার। টপিকের বাইরে গিয়ে যদি আপনারা প্রশ্ন করেন তো অনেক সময় দেখা যায় একটু কমপ্লিকেটেড হয়ে যায়। আপনারা স্ক্রিনের মধ্যে যেই টপিকটা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন ওই টপিকের মধ্যেই আপনারা প্রশ্নটা রাখার চেষ্টা করবেন। তাছাড়া আপনারা জানেন আমাদের আরেকজন গেস্ট আমাদের সাথে রেগুলার থাকেন মিস্টার আব্দুল সামাদ চৌধুরী সুহেল। সুহেল ভাই আনফরচুনেটলি সুহেল ভাইয়ের একজন কাজেন হসপিটাল আছেন, এর লাগি সুহেল ভাই আজকে আমরা লগে জয়েন করতে পারছেন না। সো আপনারা আসলে থানার কাজেনের লাগি দোয়া করবা। সো Sam, I just had to say about Suhail why he couldn't attend. So we all wish that
absolutely, it's very sad.
Yeah, so we hope that he comes back to us on our next program. Now, accident claims, obviously we've been talking about accident claims and motor insurance on a number of programs, but it's never we can never finish it. It's a huge huge industry. Now, on our last program we talked about dispute claims as well. Usually when there are some straightforward claims, we all know when you say straightforward, which means even the insurance company knows they can dispute it, but it's going to be very hard for them to win the case as well if it ends up in the court. Now, can you tell me, I mean, say for example, if someone's get hit at the back, straightforward, but still sometimes the insurance company, obviously after a solicitor like yourself, after you obviously submit the CNF, they know obviously it's their policyholder's fault, but why do they sometimes take so long, and all at the same time the client's most probably on a higher vehicle, but the insurance company is on the other side not doing anything, so they probably take 3 months, 4 months sometimes, you know, I mean, before they release any property damage.
Well, one of the main reasons is that they perhaps haven't been able to contact their own policyholder. The policyholder might have said something different from what was said on what you said, the CNF, which is the claims notification form, which solicitors have to put through to insurance companies intimating a claim. It may be that their policyholder has said the accident circumstances weren't serious enough to warrant a personal injury, or there was no damage to the cars. It may be that they are taking investigations further. It may be that they have some queries about not only the circumstances, but the circumstances perhaps of other vehicles, and maybe there's a fraud element to the delay. The problem is, insurance companies don't tell you.
Yeah.
They will say, we are currently investigating. A clue sometimes is that they'll say it's with the investigations unit. That generally means that they think that there's something's wrong with it.
Yeah.
And if you are in hire at that time and they've gone to the investigations unit, then I'll suggest perhaps you get out of hire pretty quickly, because it means you're not going to get paid out anytime soon.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's inefficiency. Sometimes they just, the file gets lost and it's just that they're not settling it for that reason. They can't find anything to be able to issue a check for.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with these cases, is that solicitors, claimant solicitors, which I am one, and accident management people, they have no control on the money.
Yeah.
The insurance companies have control of the money, and therefore they've got to control really the process.
Yeah.
So until you actually get the check.
Yeah, but the problem is day by day it's just getting harder and harder. The industry, insurance company don't pay out easily. They will do anything not to pay. Any sort of excuses not to pay out. We'll come back to this. We think we have a caller. Let's take this call.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, assalamu alaikum, bhai.
Wa alaikum salam bhaiya. Kya hoya koita na koita?
আমার নাম হলো কয়াস, আমি ইস্টার্ন থেকে ভাইয়া।
কয়েস ভাইয়া আপনার প্রশ্নটা করো কবে?
আচ্ছা ভাই, আমার একটা ব্যান না, কয়েকদিন আগে আমি রাস্তা খাড়া আসলাম, পার্কড এন্ড আই ওয়াজ ওয়ার্কিং।
জি।
দেন আরো গাড়ি আমারে মারছে, যেটা তার আই ডোন্ট নো হাউ হি ড্যামেজ দ্য ব্যাক দুইটা ডোর আছে, ডোরও একটা ডোর ড্যামেজ করে দিয়েছে।
আপনার ডোর?
আমার ভ্যানের ডোর। আমার ভ্যান ওয়াজ পার্কড, আই ওয়াজ ওয়ার্কিং।
ওকে।
পরে আমি ফাইসি পাওয়ার পরে হি admit করছে, everything করছে।
Yeah.
Then I didn't know, and I used one garage somewhere. Then I asked them, and they said, okay, we use the accident management team.
Right.
We're going to go through there, because I didn't know you guys. You understand what I'm saying? Then when this is for tara yo করছে, তারা যোগাযোগ করতে, করার পরে ইঞ্জিনিয়ার আইসা আইয়া দেখিয়া গেছে ভ্যান।
Yeah.
দেখিয়া গিয়ে is a very minor damage, you know, the back door is damaged.
Yeah.
And এরপরে আর কোনো তারার ইয়ে নাই। Then today suddenly I got a missed call this morning.
Yeah.
পরে আমি call back করছি, করার পরে your van is right off, and we better this and everything. And I said, look, you should let me know by email or by letter or something, not by telephone, verbally.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're saying this, that's it. They're saying only a very minimum amount of money that they're asking me. And they're saying van is category C.
Okay.
And they reported to the DVLA, reported to my insurance and everything.
Yeah.
They're saying his van is drivable.
Right.
But
can I ask, I mean, I presume it is quite old van.
It is 2004, which is VW transport.
VW.
That keeps the value, yeah.
The current market value of this van is probably pretty low.
Yeah, it is, they're saying. But in Auto Trader everything, if I want to buy,
Yes.
I cannot buy in this price, because I'm looking right now, every van exactly same as my van, and it's got their very high mileage.
Yeah.
They're selling for 4,500, 6,000, 5,000, like that.
Right.
And
Okay.
they're saying, can I send the evidence or something?
Yeah.
Then they will see what it is. But my question is, they didn't letting me know anything by email or anything, just corresponding by phone.
Now, because if you're not too happy, whoever your representative is, you can talk to your representative. I would like Mr. Sam Harris to join me on this as well. Let's see what Sam Harris has to say.
I got a bit of
It's the valuation of the bank.
The valuation, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I've real sympathy for you here, because it seems to me crazy that your car or your van has been written off through no fault of your own, and you're not able to replace that with a similar van, which, as you say, that you've seen in Auto Trader is very much more expensive than the money that they've offered you. One way is to send in examples from Auto Trader and say, in fact, look, the valuation you've given me is wrong. The problem is that engineers, they work on a Bible, I think, isn't it right? They work with the Glasses Guide.
Or some other software.
it's quite, the Glasses Guide, you can look online to see what your valuation of your car is in that guide. But I've got real sympathy for you there, because it seems to me every time I get a valuation for someone in your circumstance, it seems incredibly low. A way to try and fight it is, the only way you can fight it is that you've got to spend money yourself in issuing proceedings.
That's one thing, and there's another thing is, I also believe these engineers makes a lot of mistakes.
I think that's probably right.
If he's not really happy about it, I mean, he can always dispute it, but look into a bit more. But after asking for no,
I'm listening. I'm thanks to Mr. Harris anyway. He really sympathizes with me.
Yeah, no, that's fine, because what it is, if we have your details, we'll give you a call off here sometimes, and I'll see that we'll discuss a bit more in details.
Because I need some advice, because I'm so upset, because my van, I spent recently £1,500 to changing clutch, flywheel, service, everything.
Now that's what they do. The engineers, they do make mistakes sometimes. So what you need to obviously do, request the engineer to provide the report, the inspection that he did. Ask him to email you the report first, and hopefully, we will talk to you off here sometime. Within next couple.
Or another option, perhaps. Another option, perhaps, is to, with the money that you've been given, to repair it. But the repairs that they generally base their report on are fantastic repairs. The new parts, etc. It may be that with the money that you can get from the damage to your vehicle for the write-off value, it may be that you'll be able to repair it not as well as you said. The damage is fairly minor. It may be that might be an alternative. I'm not sure.
This is not fair, Mr. Harris. Because what I'll do, I'm going to buy off the van, but van is now Cat C. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of a way that somehow that you can get out of this with your van. You might have lost value on it, but somewhere you've got a van to drive, rather than having to go to the expense of buying a new van. I don't know. Like I say, I've got real sympathy.
No, definitely we can give you some further advice, Koes, so please do leave your name and number, and we will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you, Koes. Thank you for coming on the line. Sam, it's time to take a short commercial break, as usual, and we will continue about the subject that we were talking before. Now, দর্শক, আমরা ছোট্ট একটা বিরতিতে যাওয়ার সময় হয়ে গেছে। বিরতিতে আসার পরে আবার আমরা এখন বর্তমানে আপনারা লাইনে যারা আছেন, যাদের কল আমরা নিতে পারি নাই, দুঃখিত। আপনারা লাইনে অপেক্ষা করুন, আর বিরতি থেকে আসার পরে আমরা আবার আপনাদের কল নেব। So see you shortly after the break.